Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. We're in a bit of a grind right now, so we're going to be playing some more Jeskai Creativity. I hope that's okay with you, and I hope we get some fresh matchups. So, we'll see how it goes. But having a bit of success with this deck, so. Just going to keep on riding. It's a little unfortunate. Got a mulligan that hand. This looks alright though. I'm gonna just put back this Agent of Treachery, because obviously. Oh. Okay. They mulliganed for turn 1 Thoughtseize. Interesting. Out of the Ebon Legion. I mean, this is actually perfect timing because we can just do this, put this agent to the bottom. So now we have 2 agents on the bottom of our deck. This is a little unfortunate to just top deck a land there, but this looks like mono black aggro, and they scoop. Interesting. What do they see off of our deck? Fire Prophecy, Wedding Announcement, Raise the Alarm, and some Jeskai lands. So they didn't have a good hand to open up. We bring in Leyline of Sanctities because they clearly are a Thoughtseize deck. I don't know that they're necessarily in the graveyard. Mono black aggro does tend to be in the graveyard. We're going to trim a big score. Trim Transmogs and a Satyr's Cunning. So the Transmogrify in removal heavy matchups is our least reliable way of getting an Agent of Treachery out. It is the least demanding in terms of color, but it is our least reliable because it always costs exactly 4 and targets a single. Yeah, this looks good. We've got a Leyline in the hand. We've got 3 lands and a Wedding Announcement and Creativity, so this should be good. Bang! Leyline on the battlefield. No Thoughtseize for you. Triome into Den into Foundry on 3. Yeah, okay, it might actually just be Devotion. Mono black Devotion. I can't remember if Grey Merchant targets or not. It's definitely Wedding Announcement here. Yep. Null Priest. Yeah, this is Mono Black Devotion. So they're So Mono Black Devotion is aiming to find Grey Merchant Asphodel and just blast us with it. I'm gonna make a 2/3 here, okay. No blocks here. So we're going to be able to Creativity X2 regardless. I'm just going to pitch the Transmog. Yeah. Midrange, and we will Creativity X2, getting both of our creatures. Excellent, and it got him. We got 2. We didn't have a push, so we take Sorin and their land. And we're going to down tick Sorin and make a vampire. We're down ticking Sorin there because we're going to get beaten down if we don't, right? And we got him, so you know, not the best game. They really struggled there, and that's sort of rough. But our deck did what it wanted to do. You know, it's reliable, effective. I'm pretty sure we got them with the ley line, like protected our hand with that ley line. Left them with a couple dead cards. This is a good hand. Yeah. Raise the Alarm, Wandering Emperor, Fable. I mean, we were to raise into. Oh, okay. Well, Thoughtseize again. Wonderful. Another Thoughtseize matchup. So. Basic Swamp. Did somebody put out like a mono black deck or a mono black video recently? Somebody popular? Yeah, they might have. So we just Sacred Foundry tapped. We'll see. It's probably Rakdos, honestly. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if I would say frustrating, but we're just going to hit that now with this. Put our Agent of Treachery into the library. And get rid of the Scavenging Ooze, which can be a problem. Okay, so it's just Golgari. It's just Golgari. If they were another color, we would have likely seen that by now. This is Graveyard Trespasser, okay. Foundry. Pass. So what we're hoping for here is the ability to raise the alarm on their end step into Indomitable and have them just try and run us over here. But instead get blown out by a double or by an Agent of Treachery. Come on, tap out, friend. Yes. Good. They might still have a fatal push. But I think we just have to go for it. Here. Waiting, it doesn't. Yeah, waiting doesn't seem like a good option. And we got it. Alright. I'm going to take the tracker. Tracker making tokens for future creativities. And there's the front grasp. Okay. I mean, I don't know that that's necessarily the choice. Most of the value of Agent of Treachery is in the enters the battlefield trigger. And honestly, in a deck like this where we're stealing so many permanents, the static can be a liability. A lot of times people will scoop to it, will scoop to the agents, multiple agents, but you know, I do have to win the game, right? So it does get pretty tough. Do you kill your own tireless tracker? Well, that's... They say no. They're holding out here with something. I don't have a double spell, so I'm just gonna have to pass here. We're gonna hold off on cracking the clue. So that's Revolt for Fatal Push if they wanted it. I'm going to draw here. Okay, so they have a removal spell here, so we're just going to block with the 1 up. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't just, like... We're just going to discard 1 Wandering Emperor. I would like to draw land here. That's not a land. I'm going to go Wandering Emperor. Down tick on that. I'm going to discard this big score. Gain a couple life. Yeah, and that's a land. Agent. I'll take that tracker. Give this thing first strike and crack in. I mean, this is pretty much 1 for us right now, so. Yep, there we go. Golgari Midrange. So they are a Thoughtseize deck, so we're going to run the Ley Lines. Actually, Rest in Peace takes care of Scavenging Oozes and Graveyard Trespassers. We really don't care about the Graveyard. We can board out very easily, so we're going to bring the Rest in Pieces. And other than that, I mean, I want this other wedding announcement in here, so we're going to get big score, and we're going to... Now, it is a lot of sort of do-nothing cards in the deck now. I'm going to cut the Transmogs. Which, like, maybe it's a mistake, but we'll see. It should be good. Rip and maybe, like, Rip is not. Maybe Rip's not correct, because we're dealing with sort of incidental value out of the graveyard from them, rather than, you know, full-on graveyard synergies. We're going to keep this Leyline in hand. We've got decent lands. We got this Fire Prophecy, so. Looking at the ley line. Yeah. We're not this cave. And this is actually a really nice top deck, because now we have a third land that enters untapped. Not relevant now, because we just drew another one, but... Trespasser. How does... that dies sound? Pitch that down to the bugbear. Big score back. Honestly, big score in this deck, I'm not like super sold on it being a super effective part of our game plan. So the question here is Fable or Wedding Announcement. I think we are going to run out this Wedding Announcement. It generates more than just one token. It's just a harder permanent to deal with for Golgari. So here I'm getting a little worried about them playing some of the bigger mid-range threats. And they probably have a removal spell here, Fatal Push or the like. And they're just waiting for the end step because they can. Oh, Infernal Grasp. Okay, yeah. That's fine. I'm hoping we can close this out here, but... Okay. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good for us. That's excellent. You need whatever you want. No blocks. I'm gonna discard Ejanjo and Fire Prophecy. We could. Both of these can deal with that land, though. I'm going to keep the Fire Prophecy, pitch the Ejanjo, because we're going to want to put this agent away. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to put one of these agents away. That's a Sorin. Down tick, up tick, down tick. Okay. Do they have anything else coming? No? Okay, we're gonna Fire Prophecy that thing, put one of these agents away. Alright. It'd be real nice to get a red source here. Okay, I guess a tapped red source will have to do. We're going to run that out. We are going to get in at their Count Dracula, aka Sorin. Kill it. Kill it with fire. And pass the turn. So next turn we're going to be able to Creativity for 2 and hopefully just lock this thing up. I crack the Fabled Passage. Failed to what? They're running okay. They're running 0 or 1 basics and they're running Fabled Passage, so that's an interesting design. That's an interesting deck design choice. And we just fire it off here, because... Actually... No, we go... No, we don't. We can't attack, because if we attack, we'll lose one of them. They can almost have a removal spell here, which doesn't do anything. Take that. Take that. It isn't like really critical to take any particular one of their lands, but like, yep, textbook. I mean, oh, nice, and that is our final boss. So we are now in Diamond. Man, the climb this month was ridiculous, but you know, that's how it goes. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed those matchups, and hope to see you next time.